Live from Los Angeles, it's the Non-Hump Day show on the Thursday. And here's our host, Ryan Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control and happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody! Happy Thirsty Thursday! Welcome to Kruse Control, the home entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see Queen. Happy we're up here running and driving. We got some great stuff done. It's Thursday. A great show tonight. A lot going on. And also to our new subscribers, too. Thank you for being here. Can't believe those numbers. 14,423 of you guys. Thank you for being a part of Kruse Control. We have a great show tonight. I'm so excited. Sorry I missed you last night, but you know what? Things happen for a reason, and because of that, we're having a fucking great show tonight, guys. And welcome back, the Thirsty Daddy, my co-host for this evening, Mr. GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. Good to be here, bud.
Good to see you, GR. How you doing tonight? There you go. Where are those cans at, GR?
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize we were going to...
Come on, GR. There we go. There we go, GR. The Thirsty Daddy is here, everybody. Thirsty Daddy. How you doing, GR? You doing good? What's up, David?
Yeah, I'm doing really good, Brian.
Got you there.
Good at you with technology.
No, I'm still thirsty.
Pepe asked you a question, GR. How good are you with technology?
I'm great, Pepe. I'm, getting better every day.
GR, can you help me get into my iPhone?
That's a good
No
question.
comment, Pepe.
Oh, come on then.
Come on. Help him up. Come on, GR. Help him out. No? He's not going to do it.
It's good to see you, GR.
No, I'm not. I'm above that.
You excited about tonight?
Too, you know I am. We've got the crazy Nillick Master and Jonathan from way down there.
You're spoiling. You're spoiling shit, GR. Come on.
Surprise.
I'm sorry, okay?
It's okay, GR. He's excited.
That's how you feel.
I'm going to have a Gatorade driver now.
Yeah, right.
I'll roll with it, Pepstar. I'll roll with it. Good to see you, GR. Anything exciting you got to say about tonight? Anything before we jump into it? Are you drinking?
Just it's time for a Gatorade driver.
Oh, jeez. Round of applause for Gatorade drivers, guys. Official drink of Kruse Control. Thanks for being here, GR. Appreciate you. Happy Thirsty Thursday.
Good
to see
you, sir.
Not alone, of course, everybody. Always happy to have fellow guests back here. I'm excited again to have back the Nillick Master himself, guys. You got to check out his band and get that low dangling fruit out, guys. Again, I can't wait to talk more about it. Welcome back, Mr. Carter James, the Nillick Master, guys. What's up, Carter?
How's it going, party people? It's great to be back. I love that song. If I do say so myself.
Get it, Carter.
Oh, man.
Naked Lion.
Yes. For those of you who are familiar with my band, Naked Lion, we have a big show coming up May 16th at the Double Down Saloon in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, hey, for all the Las Vegas people, I would strongly encourage you to come out to the Double Down Saloon and check out Naked Lion. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
Hell yeah, Carter. That's exciting. I know we were talking about that last time you were on, that you might be coming up.
Oh, shit. Carter, the Nillick Master James.
Happy's excited.
Pepe, how's it going?
He's always happy to have you here. Right, Pepe?
Angela, please.
What the fuck, Pepe? Get out of here.
Did it?
Okay, Pepe. Okay. Always happy to have you here, Carter. That's exciting news. I know the last time you were here, you were talking about that, saying you were hoping that gig was going to go down. It's going down. You know how much tickets are, or like how we can find tickets for it?
Okay, so right now, I think the best thing to do is to go directly to the Double Down Saloon website and ask for them. I would also encourage people just to keep in touch with the Naked Lion Band Instagram, which is naked_lion band, or reach out specifically to our manager, Chev Nelson. You'll definitely see her as well. So yeah, but also I'm seeing some of your comments, and it's like, oh, so we're asking me where I can find a pair of these shades. Believe it or not, eBay is where you can find these spiked glasses. Ridiculous, but
Boom, shaka.
I couldn't agree more, Pepe. So, yeah, so when it comes to the show, check out Double Down Saloon. You can get tickets on the website, and you're in for a great show May 16th.
Guys, you got to see it. Like, honestly, if you haven't listened to the album yet, you can see it on Spotify, Apple Music. There's physical copies out there, too. I know they're floating, Carter. How do we get those? Is that through...
Well, the good news is you can actually get it at like Safari Records here in Los Angeles. You can also get it at a place called Healing Powers of the Universe in Pasadena, as well as at Canterbury Records in Pasadena as well. Or you can try to get directly to me. Message me directly on Instagram, Facebook, and otherwise, and I'll make sure I shoot you a copy.
Hell yeah, hit him up, guys. You gotta always reach out to Carter. He's a great human being, amazing individual, talented motherfucker. I love him so much, Carter. I'm so happy to have you on the show, and I'm excited about Naked Lion. I can't wait to see a live gig. I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, so maybe I'll have to make a little road trip out there. You said May what?
May 16th. It's on a Friday evening. It'll be a Friday to remember.
Guys, you gotta check it out. Carter, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome back, Carter James. Naked Lion, everybody.
Hey, Carter.
Dangling fruit.
Carter, the viewers think you look like the Fonz.
Hey! I usually also get like Andrew Dice Clay from time to time. It's kind of funny.
Yes.
But Carter, you got a lot on that guy. I can tell you that. You got a lot on that guy. So he wishes he was Carter James, the Nilk Master. That's what I'm saying. He wishes. Fuck, come on. Carter, happy to have you back. We're going to talk some more about your band too tonight. Thanks for being here on Kruse Control, man. Always happy to have you here.
For having me.
Yeah, guys, Carter James, guys. Also joining us back on Kruse Control for this Thirsty Thursday edition from the show, guys. Welcome back again. We love him so much, Mr. Jonathan McFadden. What's up, Jonathan?
It is so cool to be back here after a really cool day. I'm very curious about Naked Lion. I've never seen it. I want to hear some of it. Naked is actually how I prefer all of my lions to be. And I imagine that a show would be... Thank you.
TMI, Jonathan.
Thank you. I imagine a show for Naked Lions is going to be similar to like a Gwar concert. Is that what it's like? Like a Gwar show? Remember Gwar?
I fucking love Gwar.
Is that what it's like?
What do you think, Carter? You want to tell him more about it?
Oh, man. Well, Jonathan, all I can say is it's a kind of question where I have to answer with, if you have to ask, you'll never know. You have to see it for yourself to really believe in how fun, how excitable, and how magnificent it really can be. I mean, even if you're not a fan of the music per se, you will love the live shows that Naked Lion puts on.
I've never heard your music. I'm already a fan. I'm in.
Yeah. Jonathan, you said you got something big in the universe today. Like, what's going on with you, man?
Booked.
Can you say anything?
I mean, I can say anything. I'm just not sure what you're referring to. Booking a lot of gigs. Got my mama a new Camry today. That was cool.
Take care of the mama.
She's a single mom, and I'm her only son, and you got to take care of your mama every now and then. But no, everything has really been great. People say the industry is slowing down. It's only slowing down, if in this market anyway, if you don't know how to work it. Understand how to take advantage of the market that you're in, how to navigate that, and how to sell, and you'll be just fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Perfect. I almost felt like I said that.
Hell yeah, Jonathan. Welcome back to Kruse Control. Happy to have you guys here. It's been a crazy couple days. We're happy to be here on a rare Thursday edition. If you're out there for the first time, again, you're going to have a great time because it doesn't matter what day of the week you're on Kruse Control. Be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. In a week, there's always one thing going down, guys. And that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. And the LA City tax incentives. So we're talking about work here in LA. It's been slow. We've been talking about it for a while. Been very fucking slow. But now the LA City Board has officially passed some little bit of legislation that's going to help the regulations. They're saying it's actually going to limit the regulations, help with permitting, take away unnecessary fees, take away those inconsistent safety requirements, which is kind of making me worried a little bit. Like, what's that actually mean? And then report back. Again, it's going to try to help you with city fees, permits, parking, security requirements for shooting locations, filming on city-owned own property and certifying new sound stages. But they're saying this is going to actually help get rid of a lot of red tape that get more jobs back here. And again, we have the tax incentives from LA, or from the California itself that are supposed to go through as well. So hopefully that helps drive more actual work here in LA, but we'll have to wait and find out because we hear this stuff's always happening. They say this will help mid to lower range productions as well. Guys, give it time, wait and find out because it is suffering here. It's doing great other places, but when it comes to the actual business, like I've said a million times over, we're down quite a bit. I think only 63% of sound stages are full right now, which at this time, normally it's like 98%. So work is down for the actual, big productions, but hopefully we bring that shit back to LA and bring more work because it's going everywhere. We get some new productions like The Whisper Man's happening, which I really want to see this, guys. You guys hear about The Whisper Man? Netflix new movie. It's got Michael Keaton just signed on for it. Love Michael Keaton, guys. I feel like this is like the new part of his whole career. It's like he's getting back in there, but a huge cast. Robert De Niro's in this too. John Carroll Lynch. I love this guy so much. Worked him on American Horror Story. Fucking awesome human being. Adam Scott, Michelle Monaghan too. She was so fucking good in White Lotus this season. But The Whisper Man revolves around a widow crime writer who, after her 8-year-old son is abducted, looks to her estranged father, a retired former police officer, for help. And then they discover a connection together with a decades-old case of a convicted serial killer known as the Whisper Man. This sounds awesome to me. I love the cast. It sounds fantastic. Will it shoot in LA though? Probably not. Again, will those tax incentives help these things? I hope so. But I feel like there's holes in all this shit. And Holes is moving forward, guys. Have you seen the reboot of Holes? Been talking about this for a while. The gender swapping Holes movie based off the original series. Guys, we got Greg Kinnear coming in. We got Addie Bryant from SNL coming in too. And Shea Rudolph from the Babysitter Club, Lethal Weapon, rounding about the whole cast as the actual lead in this gender swapped series. Now it's Disney Plus with Shia LaBeouf in the last movie. Rudolph will play the lead, and it's about a young female who actually goes to a detention camp where she has to actually deal with the ruthless warden and then force the campers to dig holes for mysterious purpose. Moving forward, that's not shooting here either. Guys, can we bring some work back to here? Because I guarantee everything's going out of town. Look at the Silver Surfer, who also gender swapped. That shot in the UK for the Fantastic Four. But Julia Gardner came forward talking about us, who plays the new, again, Silver Surfer. Based on the comics, so it's supposed to be a different character. Shala Ball, she's supposed to be a little different. Not the original Silver Surfer. But she was talking about this, saying that when she got the audition, she was like, isn't that a guy? And then they go, what I want you to do? She's like, well, I'll take any fucking work I can get, so I'll take it. So, of course, she signed up. And I think she's a great actor. She was great as Ruth over there in Ozarks. I love her on that. And I think that she brings a good kind of sass and sassafras to the part. So, hopefully, she's fantastic. No pun intended there, guys. No pun intended. But they're asking her about a spinoff, maybe an origin series. And she said, of course. What actors that say no to a spinoff series that's going to star you? I wouldn't do that shit. She's not going to do that shit. There's no you hear that there's no actual news about that. People are just asking her that. She said, yes, she'd love to do it. They're asking her about her role. And she says, well, honestly, I'm the Herald to Galactus. And I can't tell you much beyond that. Of course she's not going to, because Marvel controls everything. You can't mess with the mouse, because if you do, Mickey Mouse will take your ass down. And Mickey Mouse's old brother is coming back, guys. Lucky the Rabbit, Oswald, is coming back. Guys, have you ever heard of this before, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit? Because if you haven't, he is actually the origin story for Mickey Mouse. Because back in the day, they had this whole series about Oswald the Rabbit, the Lucky Rabbit. But now Jon Favreau decided to take that eyepiece and bring it back to life. Rise that eyepiece up. Coming back in an animation, live-action hybrid feature film with Favreau creating and directing the whole thing moving forward about Oswald. Now, Oswald was actually sold off from the Walt Disney Company over to Universal. And when they did that, that is when they took the idea of Oswald and made Mickey Mouse. So Universal owned Oswald. And over there, it's crazy. I think they have the rights back now, but 1927, they created this character, sold it off in 1928. And now he's coming to the big screen as Lucky the Rabbit, guys. So if you're excited about seeing another version of Mickey Mouse, GR was saying this earlier, that this is breaching that 100-year anniversary. So get ready for the Pooniverse version of this. He'll be like the Lucky Pooniverse Rabbit. What would you call him? Like fucking Ozpoon? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But the Pooniverse version will be coming, guys. But pull that rabbit out of a hat and make a magic trick, because Now You See Me 3 is coming, guys. Guys, have you seen any of the first two? I like the first two. Ensemble cast, massive cast. Jesse Eisenberg's in there. Woody Harrelson's in there. You got Morgan Freeman, Fisher. You got Mark Ruffalo. I mean, look at Franco's in there. You got everybody. You got Michael Caine. Michael Caine's in there. Great cast. They're all coming back. The ensemble cast, but also a new cast of characters is there as well, and they're going to be teaming up together to solve a big magic trick to actually make a crime, because it's all about like magicians who are going and stealing something. That's the whole idea of these movies. If you haven't seen them, I love them so much. They're fun. There's fun. I love fucking just fun movies where you just turn off, eat some popcorn, have a great time. That's what these are. The third one's coming, and then they've actually greenlit a fourth one already on top of that too. So we're getting much more of these, which you can't stop these. And I say continue with these, but Miami Vice. Really, guys? We're gonna reboot Miami Vice again? Like, do we not learn from the Colin Farrell movie and the Jamie Foxx movie? Which don't give me shit, because I know I thought it was actually pretty decent. Michael Mann here is kind of a work of art or a piece of work.
Bullshit.
I didn't mind it, GR. It was okay. But Top Gun Maverick director.
Eggs.
Oh shit, GR. It's like eggs? He's throwing eggs out there.
Oh yeah!
Right, Macho Man?
Well, I can't throw a chicken, so I threw an egg.
Whining.
Right, Arnold? Right? I'm just saying, this is coming forward. We got Joseph Kosinski actually directing this, who did Top Gun Maverick. Love that guy. Joe is awesome on Top Gun Maverick. He's awesome. Now you see me 3. But there's no plot details, but it will be based off the original series, guys. So they're probably going to recast the original actors, which is what happens all the time. Will it be set in the 80s? We don't know yet. I would love it if it was set in the 80s. But who's going to be Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas? I don't know. Are they going to have flashy Miami Vice suits like back in the day? I hope so. I want some neon. I want some fucking 80s flair. I want some flock of seagulls, guys. Let's make this shit happen. Because I ran, and hopefully they don't run too far away from the movie theater and they actually see it. Because I think this will be easier to make than this Royal Pains reboot. Why are we doing Royal Pains again? Why are we doing Royal Pains, guys? The days of USA being on top, before USA up all night are gone, guys. I think they're fucking gone. But Royal Pains is coming back. NBC has greenlit this with Universal, and we have Dr. Hank coming back here. Henry Hank Lawson is coming back, guys. So it's a revival, continuation of that, if you will. And so, like, I couldn't get in this. I told GR earlier, like, I'm a Monk fan. I love fucking Monk on there. I would watch Psych once in a while, but Royal Pains would come on, and I'd be like, royally click the fuck away. It wasn't for me. Maybe somebody else loved it. It wasn't for me, but you're going to get more. And speaking of Royal Pains, I gotta tell you, John Lithgow is going through some fucking Royal Pains when it comes to this Harry Potter franchise, because he signed on to be Dumbledore for like 8 seasons. He's like, that's 8 years of my life. This might be like one of the last big roles I actually do, which again, I get that. That's a fucking huge commitment. But there's so much controversy with Harry Potter and of course with J.K. Rowling overall. We've had how many conversations on the show about that? Like, probably a million, right? It feels like that. But they were actually asking him, like, he was doing an interview, and they're asking about, like, how do you feel about this actually going into there? And he goes, I thought, why is this a factor at all? I wonder why JK has absorbed any of this. And I suppose at a certain point, I'll actually meet with her, and I'm curious to talk to her about the whole situation. But when asked again, getting like pushed further, he said again that it comes down to the criticism of that. He says, no, I didn't think about that at all. Not at all. Of course not. I had a big decision to make when it came to playing this character because, like I said, 8-year commitment. So I just had to be thinking like, morality, is this good for my career? I'm winding down. Do I want this to be one of my last things in my legacy? And he said that it made sense. So a lot of kids love this franchise. A lot of people hate fucking JK. She's not a friend of the show. Not a fucking friend of the show, guys. I would fucking take her fucking little ass, put her in a fucking slingshot and catapult her past fucking Venus and land smackdown on fucking GR's backyard with all the chinchillas, and they can fucking lick her anus. And I'm done with her, guys.
Put her in my yard.
I'm done with her. I don't want her around my universe, but you know what? Harry Potter will live on. And I think at the end of the day, what it comes down to is this: if you bring joy, hope, belief, imagination for kids, guys, it's a great thing. Fuck her fucking take on things. If she should do something, it should be quiet, sit down, collect that money and say, hey, I created something great for the universe. Let me leave the bullshit out of the fucking room, because I hate that shit. But they're ingrained in pop culture just like I fucking love Weezer, and Weezer is going to never stop being part of pop culture. But we have the Weezer movie, guys, coming. We talked about that the other day. The Weezer movie is coming. We already got Keanu Reeves signed on to be the villain, which I'm like, Keanu Reeves in a Weezer movie, this mockumentary style movie. I'm all about that shit, but what the hell? But now Jack Black might be in this, which makes perfect sense. I'll tell you, one of the first actual, shows I saw was Weezer, Jimmy Eat World opened, and Tenacious D opened up for them too. And I'm like, fucking great show, Carter. Fucking great show. And I think that like Tenacious D, or I should say even just Jack Black, makes sense because they've been friends for a long time. Why not? But Rivers Cuomo put out a picture, this picture right here, and it's AI created. And he's like, it's true, he's in it. But like people are thinking he might be just like, you know, causing some kind of like ruffle with the fans and having a great time, making a laugh, making a joke. But I think it makes sense. He might just be doing this and it's actually going to be announced later. But fuck yeah, bring on Jack Black into the Weezer movies. He's doing so many great things right now. He's making so much money. Like come on, bring some of that fucking, you know, the chicken jockey to Weezer, because I think that'd be fucking fantastic. But, you know, throw the chicken at the screen. Don't throw the chicken at the screen. You know, and if you get Pee-wee's bike, don't throw that at a screen either, guys, because Pee-wee's bike is going to be for sale, guys. Pee-wee's Big Adventure bike is for sale. The Van Eaton Galleries over here in Sherman Oaks actually has this for display right now until tomorrow. You can see it open to the public. You want to see Pee-wee's Big Adventure bike? There was 14 made. This is one of the last ones. Weezer, William Buck Rogers. I got my hash putt. You know what I'm talking about, the sweater song. You know, Say It Ain't So. So many great hits. But this is out there right now. You can see it tomorrow, and then it'll be up for sale on the 3rd and the 4th of May. Who knows how much to go for? I bet it goes for a lot of money, guys. I should have wore the red bow tie right now. I've been totally Pee Wee Herman. I can't do a Pee Wee Herman. But starting at 10 a.m.
Closing up, Brian.
That's Mickey again. Fuck my life. In Studio City, you can check this out. Van Eaton Galleries at 12160 Ventura Boulevard in Studio City. You can get Pee-wee's bike and go on your own big Pee-wee adventure from, you know, and hopefully help some charity. And, you know, have a great time, guys. Get out there and enjoy the world in the eyes of Pee-wee, guys. A lot of fucking breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Brian did that whole thing in one breath, everybody.
It was close. It was close. It was close. It was. I took a millisecond of a breath. A millisecond. You know. But guys, I know I'm excited about more than Pee-wee's Big Adventure, honestly. It's not GR being thirsty or Naked Lion blowing up. Well, I'm actually more excited about Naked Lion blowing up and destroying the universe and conquering the world, and Jonathan making that next big deal and becoming the next big thing that everyone wants to talk about until the end of the day. But you know what, at the end of the day, what it comes down to is this. It's everyone's fucking hot takes, because that's going to change the world, guys. So now it's time for some hot takes.
Hooray.
All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. Put 1 minute on the clock. All my guests get 1 minute. Bring out all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. Breaking news! Can they make it before the bomb blows up? And if they don't, guys, we still love them. Peppy, he might piss on them when they walk by out the door, but that's fine. That's endearment. That's love. Peppy loves you guys all. We love you just as much. And
we don't need your participation trophies.
Come on,
need that.
You get
those green ribbons. Remember those?
It's called PPP. Drip, drip, drip. Sorry you lost. Who's gonna win hot takes? That's the question. GR, who's gonna be our hot take master of this evening? Who should go first?
Well, I think we got to start off with the craziest person in the crew, the Nillik Master himself.
Hey, man. He's entertaining, exotic, exciting. He's an international superstar. He's a celebrity. He's a Nillik Master.
Oh, wait, the what master?
Oh, Carter, do you need to explain this to him?
I would love to.
I don't think you're saying the word that I think you're saying.
Okay.
Nillik.
Well, my full legal name is Carter Nillik Master James. It has been since December 19th, 2023. Nillik is a slang word, chillin', spelled backwards, but it doesn't mean chillin'. It's slang for great, excellent, and awesome. And above all, it means to be the best you can possibly be. It's about protecting the integrity of the individual.
Wow.
Stay Nillik, the young and a champion, the best for the come.
I got to turn my volume up because I'm not even going to tell you what I thought y'all were saying. I'm like, well, that's an interesting title. Please continue.
Carter is the man, the myth, the legend. And Carter, I know you have legendary hot takes coming this way, man. So let's make these hot takes happen, Carter. Are you ready for some hot takes? All right, Carter. without further ado,
Already voted for him.
before we go into that, is there anything that perks your pickle on all those hot takes? Is there anything at all?
Oh man, how much time do you have, my good man?
Just
Anything that perks
just
my
one.
pickle.
Just one. Just one thing. One thing. What's the most exciting thing you read or heard about in those hot takes?
You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit biased here because I'm a musician, but I like the idea of Jack Black being cast in the Weezer movie. That would be Nillick to the max and then some, in my opinion.
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to look what? Mockumentary, fun stuff. But you know what's more fun is Carter's fucking hot takes, guys. All right. Let's make this happen, Carter. Without further ado.
Let's do it.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
LA passed the film Help. The Help is something we absolutely need right now in LA, in my opinion. The whole casting, hey, gender swap, hey, anything goes in this day and age. A Silver Surfer sex change, hey, again, anything goes. Let's see it happen. The Whisper Man to Netflix. Netflix and chill with the Whisper Man. Why not? And hey, Lucky the Rabbit coming too. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, Lucky the Rabbit, show us what you got and then some. Now You See Me 3, hey, in movies, it's magic. And Now You See Me will be magic. Miami Vice reboot, how many reboots do we have to do? But hey, why not give it on a shot, right? Now hey, the Royal Palms reboot, Reboot Nation all the way. What's going on? I do not know. John Briscoe, he will make a magnificent Dumbledore. Great actor, great guy. Jack Black, like I said, it'll be a fantastic Weezer movie whenever Jack Black's in it. And hey, Bite Kiwi's Bite, that's a head scratcher. Do I want it? No. But hey, if it's up for grabs, if you like bikes, go up for my good people. It is Wheeling time.
Carter! Great hot takes, Carter James, the Nillick Master.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Just go for me. Just go for me. Do my turn.
Do your turn.
Yeah, he can do my turn. He can have my turn. Just do it again. That was
It doesn't
so
work that way.
captivating. God, if your concerts,
guys.
if your
Appreciate
concerts are anything like your hot takes, like this got to be the greatest show in town. And I'm not being sarcastic. Like, wasn't that? I mean, ask the chat. That was great.
That's Carter. That's Carter.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
It's gonna be hard to top Carter James, guys. Gr, do you want to follow up Carter, or do you
Yes,
want to throw
he does.
that ball over to Jonathan?
Jonathan ain't catching right now.
You better because you're going next.
Oh, Jonathan, how do you feel about that right now? You feeling?
It's not going to make a difference how I feel about it. The outcome's going to be the same. I'm ready.
Come on. I believe in you, Jonathan. Come on, man.
It's your fault.
It's not my fault. It's a good time.
No, it's good. I know I stress out about it. It's the bane of my show existence, and I'm ready to get it over with. And there are certain things I actually have opinions on, so let's do it.
You got that twinkle in your eye, man. I believe in you.
That's
I
just
believe in you.
perfect. No, it's actually
Come on.
It's turmeric tea, which I don't even know what turmeric is, but it tastes good.
Well, you know what it's called? Hot take magic. This is
It's a
hot take time.
spice.
That's it.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, film help. Let me tell you what film help should be. Pay actors fair wages. You'd be surprised how many problems are solved the moment you pay actors fairly. Holes casting, I ain't touching that at all. Otherwise, I'll just go way too deep into it. The action figure of Silver Surfer never had any genitals, so I don't see any big switch here. It's just like the figure you'd buy at Walmart. They're running out of Marvel heroes apparently because Whisper Man, what's his power? He makes you lean in real close. Let's see, what is Oswald the Rabbit? It's the same face as Mickey. So what's the difference? It's the same thing. Miami Vice, what does the Vice part mean? Royal pains? You mean royal pains in the ass like producers and casting people that don't pay actors fairly? Great actor in John Lithgow, great story, great lore in Harry Potter. Weezer, the band, I don't really know who they are, but the movie sounds great. I'd rather see a Naked Lion movie, so let's get that up on the board. And I already have a red bike, so I'm good, Pee-wee, but thank you.
Nice.
Winning.
Thanks,
I
Jonathan.
was banging $7 grand. That's
That's all I got.
winning.
That's probably skipped something in there, but whatever. That was a legitimate
No,
question.
you actually
though.
got them all, John.
Oh, did I? Well, right on. The joke there is I can never read my writing. What exactly is the Vice part of Miami Vice? What does that mean?
They were vice cops.
Yeah, they were cops.
What's a Vice cop? Vice
Vice
is like
is-
gambling, drugs, and alcohol, like a Vice?
No, GR can answer.
No,
this better.
like ladies of the evening. You know, that's kind of vice.
Like prostitution?
Prostitutes.
I still don't get it. So
There's
they were
part of the
basically called
department
Miami
that goes after
prostitutes?
prostitution.
A whole department?
What?
Fuck yeah. They gotta have somebody go after those.
Hey,
dip-
you know what?
A division of the department.
Boats and hoes.
Good
Boats and
God.
hoes.
So then how are we shutting down the Department of Education, but there's a whole department that just goes after prostitutes? You know what? Let people bang it
Well,
out.
that's
but
called
also
local
teach
police
them.
versus our federal government wasting money.
I'll
But let's not
try
go
to
into
understand
politics.
later.
I gotta tell you, great hot takes there, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Great hot takes.
Thank you, everybody.
Coming up the anchor is, of course, the Thirsty Daddy tonight. And I don't know how he's feeling about it. You nervous at all, GR? That's some pretty
Great.
competitive hot takes. You're right. Pretty competitive, GR.
Well, I've got to go over two masters, the turmeric tea master and the Nilic master. So I got a lot to follow up.
Look at this guy. He's coming up with jokes here. I love it. Good shit, GR. What tickled your innards too on the hot takes today? Anything else?
Sorry.
Well, that I can talk about. I hate to disappoint all those people that don't get it. Silver Surfer isn't about a sex change. That was a character that's been around for over 50 years.
Yeah,
It was
she
the originally was the girlfriend or lover of the original Silver Surfer.
There you go. There you go, everybody. So in case you're still wondering the hate, GR's got you covered, guys. It's true. And that's the whole thing they were talking about as well. Like it's not the same character, but people are still kind of going to be people. You know, GR? They're still going to be people. But GR, you know what's going to happen now? I'm putting you on that hot seat, GR. It's burning. It's fucking burning. I can feel those hot takes. They're just coming out of your pores and ready to fucking burst onto the screen, GR. It's hot take time. Ready? Fucking melting.
Better act.
Melting from those hot takes. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
LA introduces a red tape. It's about bloody time. Hull's a great cast. I hope they got good shovels to fill them in. Silver Surfer, as I said, a female around since the 1960s. 68 to be exact. Keaton and Whisperman. A quiet ad to the great cast. Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit. Yeah, like you said, introduced in 1928 and became Mickey later. Let's see, 1973, great trailer. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's going to be great. Miami Vice reboot and Royal Pains reboot. 2 more flops waiting to happen. Let's go. Who gives a fuck what J.K. Rowling's opinions are? It's a great book for kids and a great movie. Let's see, Jack Black and Weezer. Well, at least they added a musician to the show. And Pee-wee's bike. I don't want a 1930s red bike. Good God, I could barely ride a one I've got.
Thanks. The Thirsty Daddy, guys. Great.
GR, does your bike have like the 2 wheels in the back and the 1 wheel in the front with the basket behind you?
Oh shit! Those are
Foad.
fight words. Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Oh, do you want to know what that means?
Fuck off and die.
Oh,
F-O-A-D.
that's very good.
Oh boy!
Every time I come, I think I know stuff until I come on this show, and I'm like, oh, they're making a remake of that, and you're like, yeah, oh, of course, it's been years. And then GR's like, here's this alliteration or whatever they call that, and I'm like, well,
An
I've never heard of it.
acronym.
Better. See, I don't even know words. It's
Outstanding,
like I
baby.
get here and just the brain cells are dead. It could be because it's 10:15 at night. But I'm very impressed with
not
your
again.
ability to
Telegraph.
put the letters together, GR. And even GR. What does that stand for?
Good and ready.
That's amazing.
Oh boy.
Well done. I never need to know the real. That's it for me. Good and ready. Yep.
Good. That's all you need to know. That's all you know.
Yo,
That's
GR,
those, like,
you
licorice
think you got the
candies,
power
right?
now because you're a director?
No, I don't do liquor.
Isn't that what they were called? Good and ready? Those little
Yeah.
candies?
Like the pink and the whites, right?
Something like that. Yeah. Good
No,
and
that's
ready.
just what I am. Good and ready. Now, I don't know about the candy.
He's also pink and white.
Well, I gotta tell you, there's some great hot takes.
Hot takes.
Great hot takes, everybody. I'm gonna put it out to you guys out there right now, though. It's your time. Your time to shine in the sun. I'm gonna let you vote right now. Vote, and tell us who should win hot takes tonight. And I can't wait to find out who wins. Episode 328. We're gonna find out very soon.
I
why
had
you
a
guys
Jonathan, you
voting,
can't
Joe.
vote tonight.
You can't.
What?
GR saying no. GR saying no.
You know what?
You're on the show. You don't
I'm not
get to
gonna say
vote.
it. Okay. All right. It's
But
fine.
while you guys are voting, now it's time for a quickie. All right, it's time for a quickie, everybody. Everybody's got time for a Kruse quickie. This is that time to put 10 minutes on the clock, and all of us talk and discuss and get in detail about all the latest breaking news. Because you know what? 1 minute's not enough, and you guys vote it up. So I'm gonna start that clock right about and now. All right, guys, let's talk about this breaking news. So much going on, guys, as always. So let's go around the panel right now. Let's go to Carter first. Carter, James, did you hear about this whole Weezer thing before? The Weezer biopic, or it's a mockumentary with, again, what a cast. You got potentially Jack Black. You got Keanu Reeves as a villain. Is this something you like to see as a musician?
Personally, I am down for it in every capacity. I think it's a really great thing. But to answer your question, no, I just heard about this when he told me what we're going to be talking about tonight. So this is something that was really interesting and very fascinating to me, because I know that everyone involved in this project is very uniquely and awesomely talented. Weezer's been around forever. I love the Blue Album up until now. The discography is very, very great. It's very one of a kind. Jack Black, I feel he is just great in all that he does. Since the movie Saving Silverman, I've been very fond of him. So he'll do a really great job. I think he's really good friends with the band Weezer, and have Keanu Reeves. I mean, he's an American sweetheart. He will add to the flavor of a Weezer movie phenomenally. So I'm looking forward to seeing the shape of things to come.
Dude, I'm excited about it too. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, man. Shout out to my boy Nick out there. Yeah, man, I'm excited about it so much. I love Weezer so much. I was like, the 90s kid, listening to the Blue Album, get into the Green Album. Pinkerton, guys, I still love fucking Pinkerton. But I think what they've done over the years is just transcend through music, and they keep going, and they find a new way to stay relevant, and they always survive. And Rivers Cuomo is up. He's a fucking genius when it comes to song and lyrics, just like Carter James is too, guys. I will never forget when Carter played his song Negativity. Well, now you call it the anthem, right? For the very first time. And I was like, oh my God, I piss in the mouth of negativity. Like, where did that come from, Carter? Like, how do you even come up with these kind of lyrics?
But I
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, it's the story's a little bit longer than the time we have here, but ever since I was a little boy, my mother and I would like to do nursery rhymes together. Like she would rhyme something out of rhyme the last letter of the sentence that she started with, and I'm just like, over time we just kind of grew as mother and son to do like fun nursery rhymes together and do poems together, and she really inspired my love and my affinity for writing. Next thing you know, I got into music. I heard Elvis for the first time, and the rest is history.
Oh, that's awesome, Carter. I love that. I like the connection with your mother too. That's so fantastic. She's probably so proud of you when everything you've been doing, everything you've done. She was probably all been proud of you. So man, that's so cool. I love that, Carter. Let me ask you a quick question though. Okay. If you had all the money in the world, would you buy Pee Wee Herman's bike? I just need to know. Would you do it?
Personally, no, I wouldn't. I feel like it would be better suited for somebody who's actually more of a fan of Pee Wee Herman, the character. I think that'd be great memorabilia for a person who's a diehard fan than somebody who would just be more reluctant to do so, simply because I'm not really a big fan. But for those who are fans, all the power to you. If the bike's there for those who want to collect memorabilia that is fascinating and very famous in its own right, hey, go for it. But if I had all the money in the world, of course, I'd want to put it towards a cause that has merit for not only humanity, but maybe treat myself in the process as well. So,
Fuck yeah, Carter. I love that, man. It's so fucking good. Guys, Carter James, Carter James. All right, let's go over to the Thirsty Daddy.
Star.
He's a star. He's a fucking superstar, international superstar. Let's go over to Thirsty Daddy fast. So, GR, I know what you're super excited about tonight, probably more than anybody else in the whole fucking ethoverse right now. I know you, GR. I see the look in your face. You're super excited. You're super excited for what?
Holes.
Holes. Yes.
GR loves a good hole.
GR, what do you think about this Holes movie? Like, again, like Shia LaBeouf. No. The first one. Are we missing Shia? We think he'll appear in the movie? Or I should say a series.
Probably not.
Yeah.
He's moved on to bigger and better things. I think even with the great cast they've got, Brian, I think
Great
it'll
cast.
be buried.
Greg Kinnear was so good as JFK. Did you ever see him play JFK? He did that, and he was so fucking good. I love Greg Kinnear. But I know you're more excited about Miami Vice, maybe, right? Do you think that Miami Vice can actually hit and work now in this? How many times? They've done like 3 or 4 times? I don't know, JR. So many reboots for Miami Vice.
Either of those reboots are going to be a sad event.
Very sad.
I'm trying to say it nicely. They're both going to turn out to be a piece of shit.
There you go. Just say it how it is, man. Just say it how it is. We're talking about Royal Pains, so they're too. Royal Pains the same thing. It's a reboot, again, revival.
I like the original Royal Pain, but it's way past its time.
Yeah.
It's 25 years ago that show was on the air.
It's a long
And
time.
I'm sorry, Miami Vice was almost 50 years ago.
I would love, though, GR, if you were in there somewhere in some world and you got that white freaking blazer on, white pants, like it's like freaking after Labor Day because you don't care. You're wearing all white. You know what I mean? I would love that shit, GR.
I would love it, darling.
You know? That's what I'm saying, GR. I'd be really excited about that. But also, let's go over to Jonathan very fast, too, because I know, Jonathan, too, we haven't had a chance to talk about some of this stuff. So, got to give you a time in the hot seat as well, Jonathan.
I was just making a list of all the things GR hates, and I'm going to keep track of that as the show goes on.
GR, you should probably start with what GR likes. That'll probably help you better. That list will take it be a little bit easier to get into.
I think I made that one. I think I'm done. I'm on the next page.
I can't. Can somebody come get this knife out of my back? I can't reach it.
No, it's a good thing. It's you like the original Miami Vice. You like Gatorade and vodka.
Hey, let it be. Let him be. That's it's the drink
And,
of
and the Dodgers.
And the
Dodger blue. Well, you can see the Dodger blue all around me.
That's true.
He loves the Dodgers. Jonathan, I know you love Mickey Mouse, right? You love Mickey Mouse.
I do not think that the Mickey that you see in the park is the real guy. When you're taking pictures, that's somebody in a costume. The real Mickey.
Don't lie to us, Jonathan.
Listen, the real Mickey is in his mansion counting all of his money. He can't be bothered with you.
What about Oswald? You think that he had him tied up in a tower someplace and now he's finally getting free?
Pull that picture up again. Here's what I think. Pull that picture up again.
You want to see Oswald?
Yeah, Oswald the octopus.
Not Cobblepot. Not Cobblepot. No, Oswald the lucky rabbit, everybody.
That's right. He's a rabbit.
He's a lucky rabbit.
Take a look at Oswald. Now look at his face. Brian, can you zoom in on that face? Can you zoom way in?
You were just pushing my stuff here.
You don't have to. Everybody just lean in close.
Watch this.
That is the same face as Mickey Mouse. All they did was change the shape of his ears. It's the same face. It's the same dude. That's not whoever Oswald the rabbit is. That ain't him. That's Mickey. With different shaped ears. And the point is this. I feel like we have room to create new characters. That being said, if we want to bring back the old ones, then do it in a way that honors those old characters, because those characters mean something to people. If you do your job correctly, those original characters mean something to people even 40, 50, 60 years down the line. Just like in Harry Potter, right now, the young people reading Harry Potter in 30, 40 years, they're still going to look back on their time reading those books and watching those movies and reflect on them, hopefully in a positive way. That being said, who's John Lithgow playing? He's not going to play like old age Harry
Dumbledore.
Potter, is he?
Dumbledore.
Oh, I
know
don't
that?
know if that's going to work.
I think it's gonna be fucking great, man. Dumbledore.
But don't get me wrong. John Lithgow, great.
John Lithgow.
Dumbledore, great. John Lithgow as Dumbledore, I can't wait to see it. It's like, hey, look, I love Dulce de Leche ice cream. I love lasagna. I don't know if I put the two together, is what I'm
Hey,
saying.
man. You don't know it. Don't knock it till you try
Try it. You
Right?
might like it.
Listen, and that's the thing. I'm saying I don't know. I didn't say
There was some great fan art of him as Dumbledore. It's actually really great. And I think that he's such a phenomenal actor that I think he can do anything. John Lithgow can do anything in my book.
I
And,
saw him live on Broadway in a play called The Retreat from Moscow. Couldn't tell you what it was about. I don't think I
David
knew when
Banner,
I
it's
was
on your
watching
page.
it. Yeah. But I'll tell you something. He is a phenomenal actor, and if anybody can do it, it's him. And I bet he recognizes that heavy mantle that he's taking. I mean, that's a big character. And what was the actor's name that played him and has since passed?
Oh, you're gonna test me, aren't you? Ah, fuck.
It wasn't Ian McKellen, was it? No.
No,
No,
it was
hell
not
no.
fuck.
No.
It was
wasn't.
the other guy that I keep thinking is Ian McKellen.
Yeah, because they changed it once before, and then like because he passed away,
Oh,
was it?
yeah.
All those
Yeah.
Dumbledores look alike to me. Point
Yeah.
is, that's a heavy role, and it takes somebody with John Lithgow's caliber. So
Oh.
if anybody can do it, it's him. I'm just saying I don't see it, but that's why I'll watch the movies and be proven a fan.
I know we just hit the buzzer, guys, but very swiftly, very quickly, Carter, about this whole Dumbledore thing, I want to ask you very fast, too. It's like there's the drama, and then people are fucking going nuts about the drama. They hate JK, right? And John Lithgow, he's got a legacy of a career, right? He chose to take this on. He's saying it might be one of his last big, career passes, his last characters. You think that was the best move for him?
I think that John Lithgow is at a point in his career where anything goes. So I think he's using this as a way to challenge himself artistically as an actor. I feel this is an opportunity of a lifetime for him to play a role that people have come to admire and love. For those who are fans of the Harry Potter books, the series, etc., I'm pretty sure this will be. I know some people are thinking of it as a miscast. Some will think of it as, really, John Lithgow, huh? Him, Dumbledore, what? But I think if one is willing to stretch their mind, I'm pretty sure John Lithgow will indeed prove the doubters wrong.
And
So I would
what's he got
encourage-
to prove, right? Sorry.
Yeah, of course. I definitely understand where you're coming from, Jonathan. So I think if one gives Mr. Lithgow the benefit of the doubt to play this character, because Jonathan Lithgow is a brilliant actor, I'm pretty sure he'll prove some of his doubters wrong and do a really fantastic job.
I love how Buck Rogers was it? Which I don't know who was it? It was David Banner. Thank you for saying yes. Richard Harris was the original Dumbledore, but unfortunately he passed away, and then they recast him. So, and then it's like but I still think like what we got later, like he was fucking, they were fucking great. It's hard to fill those shoes, but you're right, Carter. Like he's John Lithgow, man. He's John Lithgow. Like he's a legend. He's a legend in his own guys. Great quickie, everybody.
Can I ask a quick question, Brian?
You got 15 seconds.
Less than. What's the thing about J.K. Rowling? What's that story? Why would
Very
you hate
fast.
her?
They hate her because she's been recently coming out, well, not recently, for a while, coming out going against the trans community and trying to get legislation passed to take away all their rights. And she hates the trans community. She wants them all she doesn't believe in them. And so she wants all their rights gone. She's trying to get legislation passed in the UK to get rid of their rights. She's really going after them. So a lot of people are mad especially because Dumbledore, she writes Dumbledore as even being gay. And it's like a whole thing like, why are you trying to get rid of trans rights when you write characters that are supposed to be gay? So it's like a whole thing.
I did not. What?
That being said, how do you think that warrants some drama?
Yeah, I think it does. I'm not saying ban the books or anything. Read the books, do the thing, but make it clear that we're buying this book because we like the stories. We buy your stuff because we like the art that you create. It doesn't mean we agree with your opinions, but she has every right to voice them. It's just that, God, what a disgusting perspective.
I can still
It's
tell her to go fuck
weird that
herself,
the mind that created the brilliance and the art of Harry Potter also spews that garbage. That's really strange.
It's just sad. It's just like,
I think David Banner says it best. Very unfortunate to using her platform to spread hate.
yeah. And Harry Potter's
So
supposed to
true.
be about magic and love and imagination and acceptance. Because again, the whole thing about muggles and like trying to be like, oh no, like the way they talk about how different people are, it's supposed to be about, I would say openness and inclusion. And then she's so not in her real life. It fucking sucks.
Sometimes we forget that famous artists, famous creatives, they're good at what they do. It doesn't mean they're role models. Doesn't mean we need to consume anything of theirs other than their art that they put out.
Yep. Yeah. Great quickie, everybody. Great quickie.
Well said, John.
Oof. All right, everybody. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. You have voted and you have spoken. So let's find out who our winner of Hot Takes is this evening. Here's our panel. Who will it be? Will it be GR1 is a thirsty daddy? Or maybe Carter James, the Nilic Master? Or Mr. John Day McFadden? You have voted.
It's chewing your fingernails.
And without further ado, our winner of Hot Takes is Carter James, the Nilic Master. Congratulations, winner! Congratulations, Carter!
So much, everybody. Looking forward to that. Wow. Hey, I love it. Thank you guys so much for voting for me. I'm great appreciation for that. Thank you.
Carter, you deserve it, man. Good to have you back.
That music loud enough.
I know music's very loud. That's Carter's song, guys. That's Naked Lion right there. So that's Naked Lion.
The Naked Lion song "Fun, Not Greed." That's our first single.
I'll find that right now.
Check it out, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for voting. Great hot takes across the board. Great hot takes, guys. It really was. I love that you guys are here. There's so much going on. As always, I'm always super excited about talking about everything in the business, right? Guys, I'm going to tell you, we talk about reboots, remakes, redos, redo it again, do this, do that, do this. But one thing that I think that had a lot of love and it was going to go great, and then one movie didn't do well, and then it all bombed, was the Mummy movie. But, Tom Cruise couldn't save the franchise. But maybe, by turning it into a horror thriller, will that do it? Can we talk about that? I've been waiting to talk about this, guys. So the Mummy is being redone one more time. And I'm talking about we're doing a little different, changing a little bit because, you know, we've always tried to stew on, well, I would say the Brendan Fraser ones where, you know, and into the whole like, oh, we're going to do it like as an action adventure, right? Comedy, gold, all that. The Tom Cruise one was very Tom Cruise. Like, I remember he added this scene where he had to run. He's like, it's missing me running. It's missing me running. So run, Tom, run. Run, Tom, run. They added that. Love you, fucking Tom Cruise. Run applause for Tom Cruise. Friend of the show. Friend of the show. Don't buzz him. Friend of the show. But now, Lee Cronin is coming in to do this whole new Mummy movie. Lee Cronin with New Line Cinema have officially got Atomic Monster, Blumhouse. You got Cronin's his company Doppelganger's banner coming in to produce the film. And on top of that, they have a new cast. They have Jack Rayner coming in. Now, Jack Rayner has done some things. He's not a big name. The Perfect Couple was one of the biggest things he's done recently. He's coming in to be the lead. Now, he's being cast as he's like a husband and a father who runs afoul of a supernaturally sinister force. And what they're saying, what Cronin said about this was this will be unlike any mummy movie you've ever laid your eyeballs on before. I'm digging deep into the earth to raise something very ancient and very frightening. And the word in the street about this is it's going to be much more of like a horror-based mummy movie. We're talking about that getting into it being no jokes, none of that. This is thriller or horror. We're really delving deep in that. A little bit lower budget, too, on top of that, of course. The last ones didn't do as well. So they're probably the Tom Cruise one it got bombed. And I hate to say it got bombed, but it did. That was supposed to build the whole dark universe. I don't know if you guys remember that. The dark universe going to happen. Javier Bardem or Benicio del Toro was supposed to be in it. Johnny Depp was supposed to be Invisible Man. You had it was supposed to be this big thing, and it was supposed to start Tom Cruise as the Mummy, and you had Jacqueline Hyde played by Russell Crowe, and you had this whole mega universe building, the dark universe they called it,
Epic universe.
Epic universe too. I mean, it was great. Angelina Jolie was with the Bride Frankenstein. I mean, they had like a big cast, and then this bombed. And unfortunately, that just stopped the whole thing. So Universal put this all to the back burner. I think them diving in this way is interesting because they are spinning it off, lower budget, but also a bigger concept, trying a different take on it. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. I love the Mummy stuff. But you know what? To me personally, there was a rumor for a while back about a new Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser, and I was like, you know what? At this point, with his star rating going higher, I'm like, fuck, man, bring Brendan Fraser back. But you know what? Hopefully this does really well. But dude, Brendan Fraser, man, friend of the fucking show, man. Friend of the show. I would love to see him do it more. I know he's not like Mummy action star anymore, but like, come on, give him a chance. If freaking Indiana Jones 3 could have, Harrison Ford and his dad, you could do anything. You could do anything. You know what I mean? I just think he could have. But you know what? GR, I see you shaking your head a little bit. I see GR. He goes, I told GR he was hesitant about this. GR, what do you think? Can the Mummy franchise thrive in 2020? Well, it's going to start in October. So 2026, can it thrive and drive the dark universe back to life, GR?
Yeah, for one reason, they're going back to the roots of the show.
There you go.
The original Mummy, if you go back to the early 30s, was a horror movie. Just like Frankenstein and Dracula. They were all horrors. They weren't action bullshit movies. They weren't comedies. Yeah, there you go. And that's the guy that played the original Mummy right there.
But did you not like the Brendan Fraser versions, GR?
Oh, it was cute, but it wasn't a Mummy movie. It was, it was a cute comedy for him.
Okay. How about the Tom Cruise one? Did you ever see that one? Was that something that, did it irk you from the inside?
That may have been the worst movie Cruise ever made.
Oh, fuck, GR.
Well, let me write that down.
That's saying a lot because he's made a lot of movies. That's saying a lot. People hate on some of his movies.
I watched it and I almost threw up. It was so bad.
How was that running form though? It was fucking perfect, right? Always is.
Oh, that was normal. I got my hands like.
I loved it.
I can run.
Love you, Tom. Tom Cruise didn't do no wrong in my book, GR. So I love that Mummy movie. I still enjoyed it. I think it wasn't what it was supposed to be to make a whole.
You love every movie, Brian.
I love most movies.
I love you, both, but
someone's gotta love shit. You're gonna hate shit. I can love shit. Come on, GR. But is there anything that you think that would? Okay, so you got this young actor right here. You got young actor. Do you think that's the route to go, or do you think they should have gone with more of an established person?
Bad picture.
Why not try somebody new?
They
There's
could-
not
they
enough
could-
jobs in Hollywood as it is, so why not give it to somebody new?
But they're gonna
Maybe
wrap
have
him
a
up.
breakout.
He's a mummy. You're not gonna see
Well,
him.
he's gonna be the father, so the mummy will not be him. He'll just be the father figure who. It's kind of like the Brendan Fraser kind of character. If you
So
ask
he
me.
is going to be the daddy then to the mummy.
Yeah, I mean, like he's gonna be your daddy, maybe Gr. I don't know. I'm not a mummy daddy. I'm just saying, mummy daddy is not a thing here. Jonathan, were you ever excited about these mummy movies? And do you
Absolutely.
think that what GR said is like going back to the roots of the horror genre is the best route to drive, and even like Gen Z. Do you think they're gonna be all about this with a horror-based mummy movie?
I think people are gonna love it. I don't know anything about the Tom Cruise. I didn't even know that was a thing.
You didn't see it? Oh, gotta watch that. Put it on your fucking Netflix queue. It's not on Netflix. It's somewhere.
I will find it. But here's the thing: Universal
You
Studios.
don't have to waste
Orlando-
your time.
Oh, GR. Give
Don't
leave
worry,
time
GR.
alone.
I already
Leave
have
time
it written
alone.
down on my list of things GR hates. Tom Cruise is the mummy. Okay, so
Oh,
Universal Studios in Orlando has opened another theme park, and it's big news down here in the Southeast. It's called Epic Universe. And in Epic Universe, there are different sections. One is the Mario Land, right? Another one is called Dark Universe. And Dark Universe is all the classic Hollywood monsters, the Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula. You go through the castles, there's a ride in each of the whatever, you get it. So I think that's where they got this idea from. I bet they thought it was going to be huge and built a theme park section around it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're wrong, but I'll tell you, I like that these classic characters, the Mummy, Frankenstein, all of them, I like that they're doing different iterations, different versions of each character. I'm not sad that there's what's the Frankenstein, the comedy one?
a Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride of Frankenstein, the comedy movie, and that
Young
there's
Frankenstein.
Thank you, Young Frankenstein.
Oh
Young
yeah,
Frankenstein.
yeah. Bride of
I'm not
Frankenstein's a new
sad
one.
that there's a
a new
young
one.
Frankenstein and that there's an original Frankenstein. The more of these classic monsters we can have, the better. And I love horror films, so I'm in. Let's go.
You're down for it. I can't believe you haven't seen the Tom Cruise one.
I didn't even know it existed.
Dude, how'd you not know? There's a whole thing with the dark universe, whole thing. Oh, Dave's here, right? Dave knows. Fucking watch it, right, Dave? Dave, come on.
You're right.
I know, Dave. Of course I'm right. Of course I'm right, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I'm saying thank you,
There's
Dave.
no need to get personal.
I'm not getting personal, Dave. I know. Get your internet fixed. Carter, what do you think about this too, man? Like, were you ever a fan of the Mummy movies? Like, yeah, I think you're pretty excited about Brendan Fraser, right? But when it comes down to the Tom Cruise one, that was supposed to be this big fucking hit, big box office thing. We're gonna go back to the roots now. We're going back to the roots. We're gonna get this to be like this dark horror movie based type franchise. Is that something that you think that people want to see, or do you want to see that, Carter?
Personally, I think anything goes with Hollywood right now because of everything that's going on politically and otherwise. But personally, I grew up with Brendan Fraser, The Mummy Returns, etc. I didn't see the last one he did in 2008, but I heard that one was Don't Waste Your Time, Don't Waste Your
The
Money.
third one, yeah. Don't
Yeah.
watch that. Jet Li's great, but fuck that.
Yeah, I heard the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor was horrific, but I will definitely agree with GR. I did see the one with Tom Cruise. It was not good. I mean, Tom Cruise is a really good thing about that, about being in that, about seeing that movie. I actually do appreciate Tom Cruise's career. I feel like he's done some really, really good things, some not so hot, but he's done his part. So as far as your question about the next generation enjoying a mummy horror film, never say never to possibilities. I think Gen Z has a variety and a plethora of diverse topics with the help of social media. So I think that the Mummy could be something relevant again for the next generation, depending on how the Mummy does as a horror film. If they attach it to social media in the right way, that can grab Gen Z's attention.
I think that they probably could. It all depends on like, the biggest thing is like the social media like blueprint they set out. If they set it out a certain way where they can get those viewers, get those eyes on the actual product with the teasers, the under 30-second type spots, that's what draws people in. It always does. Like I'll tell you, like even like with Kruse Control, guys, like I just put like these shorts out recently in like 30 seconds to a minute. We got like 35,000 views on one. You know what I mean? So it's like you just don't know that the short thing is at the attention span of these days. But Carter, my big question is this. You really didn't like that Tom Cruise movie? Come on. Am I alone? Am I fucking alone here?
You are.
Tom Cruise did what he could with a script that was pretty mediocre in my mind.
It was pretty mediocre. It was.
So
If
I
Tom
do think
Cruise can't save your movie's done for.
chances are yes, I can second
Thank
that.
you very much.
Oh, come on. But Carter, the horror basis, right? We're going to go horror film, though. We're going dark horror. Never seen this before. They're saying, is that maybe? Because here's what I think when I see that. Like, why isn't A24 doing this? Can you imagine like A24's Mummy movie? How cool would that fucking be? Like if we go that route, do you think that would be something that would really revolutionize the Mummy franchise?
Now that I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, A24. I mean, Brendan Fraser is the best actor role of The Whale. So The Whale, I think, was produced by A24, if I'm not mistaken. So if it can really basically give Brendan Fraser a comeback, it can give The Mummy a comeback as well, and give it a wonderful horror feel that would definitely influence and inspire a new generation of viewers. Absolutely.
Dude, I want Brendan Fraser back, though. I want him to fucking come back. Like I would love. There was like a rumor that we talked about like a year ago about that he was in negotiations, talking about it, and then like fucking nothing, And that was like right after The Whale came out, and I was like, this is perfect. Like throw his ass in there, get his ass, fucking put a fucking whatever, tighten that fucking gut up and get in there and fucking make it happen. You know what I mean? I love you, Brendan Fraser. Were you gonna say girdle? The girdle?
That's where he was going. You can tell.
I stopped myself. And
He stopped at the gur.
The girdle makes your rear end look bigger. The corset kind of sucks your
make his rear end
midsection
look bigger. I don't know. Make it look bigger. Whatever you gotta do. Make it fucking put the butts in the fucking seats. But I was saying I love him so much. He's a phenomenal actor. And I feel like he's gotten a lot of hate sometimes where he stepped away and he's back, like, get him fucking back in there. Get him fucking, because here's the biggest thing about him though, too, that happened. Like he had the whole controversy, and I say hate because of the controversy when he stepped away because he was being, didn't you hear about this before, Jonathan? Where
Maybe.
A producer came up to him and was pretty much like, you have to have sex with me or you're not get the job. And it was like a male producer.
Done. Let's go.
And
Let's do it.
they were putting like pressure on him and he was not comfortable. He was in the work environment. And he got mad about it. Well, I think they want him to like something about, sucking the, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yes, I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean? So he didn't want to do that. And he like blew this all up and he walked away from Hollywood. And then they didn't want to hire him for a long time because he blew a bunch of shit up. Now he's back. The Whale kind of brought him back. And I think that's when he was like as like hottest, you know what I mean? And he stepped away. But I think give him his career back.
Sorry. I think we're all kind of shocked that the guy that was in those 90s Mummy movies won Best Actor, won an Oscar for that. And when you look back at those Mummy movies and Encino Man, you're kind of like, you know what? Those were pretty good movies.
Pretty good movies.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're fun.
And I commend him for not doing whatever was asked of him. And I think the new Mummy is going to be great for people who like movies like that. I don't think it's going to convert anybody. I also don't think that was the goal. I think the goal was to attract people that like movies like that, and it will.
I'm just happy that Chalamet is not casting it. That's all I care.
Chalamet, no!
Right, Pepe?
Wait a minute. I thought he was playing I thought he was the Mummy.
There you go. That'd be fucking great. Put Chalamet as the Mummy. No, I don't want Chalamet in this shit. Chalamet, I'm coming after you, man. I'm just saying. I think the horror genre is interesting. GR saying you're getting back to the roots. I still say, let's get Brendan Fraser in here somehow. Let's get him in here somehow. I don't know how. Just get him in here somehow.
Oh, he's not in the new one.
He's not. No, he's not.
He's probably tired and rich and maybe just doesn't feel like doing it anymore.
I don't. Carter, do you agree with that? He doesn't want to do it anymore. You don't think if Brendan Fraser got offered the Mummy, he wouldn't take it?
I believe he would. He actually talked about it like in certain videos that I've seen on YouTube and otherwise that, hey, with the right script, with the right people, I'm pretty sure he could come back and bring it back to life like he did back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But I would like to, if I may, Brian, kind of correct you a little bit on what the controversy was.
There
Back
we go.
in
Give me Carter.
2003,
There we go.
Yeah, sorry. A Golden Globe. It happened with the Golden Globes president. Apparently, supposedly, he was joking. He claimed he was joking around. Brendan Fraser. He was actually he grabbed him by the taint during a conversation, and that just basically appalled Brendan Fraser. Like in that moment, I mean, I think for any man to be grabbed in that way without consent would be, whoa, but you're getting a little bit too close, or this is very, very drastic. It's just especially when it's unwanted.
Or this, Fraser.
So
that's what you get from most guys.
Where exactly is that?
Between the front and the back. It taint either or.
I honestly thought Pepe had something like prepped and ready to go for that. But thank you, GR.
I just wished I wasn't disappointed.
Sorry, Pep, I stole your line.
No, I just wanted to hear somebody explain that to me. That was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Carter, because I knew it was something like that. It was something weird like that. I know he was like very vocal about it. So thank you for bringing that to the attention
sorry
of
to
the
interrupt you,
panel.
Brian.
Because
I apologize about that. I just want to make sure.
Carter, always fucking correct me if I say something that's wrong, please. If you don't, the chat will or the comments will, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, we'll talk about it later. Because I try my best, but I know there's like stuff like that I hear about. I'm like, there's something in this universe. So Carter, round of applause for Carter James, guys. Naked Lion, guys. Wait for the live show, but I'm just like, guys, I just think that it's unfortunate that happened to him. I think that he was like at this point in his career where he was just gonna keep freaking going again, like that game on The Price is Right, like they keep going up, like that's where his career was going, and I was hoping that he would keep going that way, but unfortunately, like people do shitty things in this town. They do shitty things. They just do. They're fucking assholes. There are.
If it was any other industry, can you imagine if you're the head of accounting and somebody who works in, I don't know, office management or whatever, supply chains, came over and grabbed you by the they would be in jail.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't even be.
No, he'd be in a grave if he did it to me.
But I'm just saying, it wouldn't even be a as big a scandal, I guess. It would just be like, you broke the law, you're in jail, you're gone. I think with Hollywood, we sensationalize everything, and then we accept and we give passes. And I don't know.
It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen.
But Jonathan, I really think those days are gone now between Diddy and the other asshole that's going to die in prison. I think the days of the Hollywood casting couch are slowly closing up.
Good.
Yeah, I
These
agree.
people are fucking
At least I
horrible.
hope so.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I agree
I
too.
still say pay actors fair wages, and it will fix a lot of problems.
Yeah. Pepe, any comments about that whole situation?
I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Thanks, Pepe. Thank you, man.
That's what he said to Brandon, and look what happened.
Oh shit, Pepe.
You some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, yes you are. Yes you are, man.
The Pepe movie.
Right, Pepe?
Whoop, there it is.
Yep. All right, guys. The Mummy's coming. Honestly, I still want Brendan Fraser, but you know what? I think we're kind of like guys, kind of like on board for this kind of reboot. I think everybody thumbs up, thumbs down, and everybody. I feel like we're kind of thumbs. Carter, yeah. Oh, GR, you wanted this. You said this was right.
Well, you asked, I said it's going back to its roots. That's all I said, Brian.
GR. You
I
lost
don't think
us, man.
it's going to. Hey, I was honest. I don't think it's going to do well.
Yeah.
The Gen Zers won't be able to pay attention. It's more than 30 seconds
looks
long.
good.
Well, we'll find out, GR. We'll find out very soon because the Mummy is coming. And you know what? I just wish Tom Cruise would have been fucking doing this forever. I mean, remember Tom Cruise is fucking running, kicking ass, being the Mummy, destroying the universe, and also being the best fucking Tom Cruise he can be. Just like he'll keep doing this Tom Cruise Top Gun stuff. We got the second one coming, but unfortunately, when it comes to Top Gun 2, we have a lawsuit hitting with Top Gun 1. And my question is, will this settle before Top Gun 2 happens? Will it lose Paramount a lot of money? Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night? Guys! We gotta talk about Top Gun. We gotta talk about Top Gun, guys. Because it was such a great movie, Top Gun 2. But Top Gun 2, right, Carter? Such a great movie. Top Gun 2, unfortunately, is dealing with a lawsuit. Now, Paramount has been doing a lot of stuff these days. We got the merger they're trying to get passed. They had a lawsuit that just got wiped away just recently about about Superman. But I gotta tell you this, Paramount is in bad times recently. But now they have this lawsuit from one of the writers. Well, he's claiming he's a writer on Top Gun Maverick. The cousin of Top Gun Maverick screenwriter Ed Singer now is suing Paramount Pictures. And why is he suing them? Because he's claiming that he wrote key action scenes in the film without credit or compensation. Now, Sean Gray worked on, primarily he's saying as a visual effects artist, alleges that he worked on the script for 5 months with his cousin and with director Joseph Kosinski. Now, he kept meticulous notes, he time-stamped all of the files, and documented all his contributions to the film during that time. Now, he's seeking to get a part of that billion-dollar franchise and get credit in the actual movie. Now Paramount's trying to say, like, no, this is not true, but he's worked with Joseph Kosinski on multiple projects before, which is why it's like, right? He was a writing consultant on Only the Brave, written by Singer, and also and directed by Kosinski, and also he was Singer's assistant on The Internal, who was a part of Top Gun Maverick as well. And he's alleging there are dozens and dozens of action scenes that actually made Top Gun Maverick, which he wrote, and it made it a smash hit. Now, of course, Paramount's saying, no, but he wants his credit, and he's fighting them right now. He hired the same lawyer, here's what I was just saying, the same lawyer that was representing the Superman case, the Superman case over WB, where they were trying to sue WB because they said that the original state had rights for Superman being aired in multiple countries. So it was like Ireland, the UK, Australia, and they lost that case, unfortunately. So WB is still going to be airing Superman in those places. But that same lawyer is coming on for this to try to help Gray get his money and his writing credit for Top Gun Maverick. Big controversy, big movie. What will happen? I honestly think that if you have this kind of documentation and you have it all written down and you work with these people multiple times, why didn't you have credit from the get-go? Why didn't you have that written while you were actually working on the content? We talk this all the time on Kruse Control. Like, you got to cover your ass. You got to cover your ass. Even if you know somebody, you trust somebody, you get a contract first, you write that shit, you sign that, then you get all the deliverables going. That's kind of how it happens. These things happen to people, unfortunately. I would still be on his case because I know that people get fucked constantly in this business. But why did you not have, if you've worked this guy on 3 projects, why did you not have this information already taken care of and have your ass covered? That's what I'm saying. But I do think it will be problematic for Paramount, who, again, was already bankrupt. So, I mean, like, I don't know what you're going to do with this. We're going to get money from them. Actually, Top Gun Maverick saved them from filing bankruptcy. It kept them pretty much above the line so they could continue forward. So there's no fucking money there until the merger comes through. But we'll find out what happens if the merger actually goes through, which we have been talking about for way too fucking long. But I think it will go through eventually, GR. I think it will. But GR, we've been talking about this for a long time. Is this like a cow that is dry and has no milk that he's trying to milk? Or do you think that something will actually happen and this guy will get some money and some credit for Top Gun Maverick?
If he does, he's going to get about that much.
I mean, it's a that's the thing. There's not much money there. But are you shocked to hear that these big time players would actually try to screw someone that they worked with multiple movies out of money?
Do I think that's unusual? Hell no. Come on.
Who's saying Queen of
Hollywood is
Behavior?
She made a comment earlier.
Oh,
that,
you can ride my tail anytime. Shout out to the queen. But GR, it's a big thing though. It's a big lawsuit that is no one's really talking about it either. GR, which is kind of crazy to me because like Top Gun was one of the biggest movies ever. You know, thanks to again our man Tom Cruise. Shout out Tom Cruise.
he did good in that one.
He did fucking great in that movie. Hey, leave Tommy alone, GR. Leave him alone. Tommy boy's our man.
After your reaction the last time, I couldn't resist, Brian. I'm sorry.
I know. Yeah, he's going to have a good lawyer, David Banner says. Is there any way
But you know the only problem with Maverick, the only problem with those Top Gun movies,
What's that?
he didn't run it. He didn't run enough.
Well, I mean, he flew. He just flew. He had to fly. You got to fly sometimes. You got to fight. You got to fly. You got to crow. I'm sorry, it's Peter Pan shit. But GR, do you think he can win?
There's a slim chance, but I somehow don't think he will.
I wonder too, because even like you hire a lawyer that just lost a case against WB, which to me is not a great idea. If you ask me, that's a pretty big case. Superman.
Well, that goes to the 3-letter acronym. Another one for Jonathan, FFC.
Jared.
That fucking chance.
Fan fiction. Oh, I was going to say fan fiction.
That fucking chance.
There you go. Bad fucking chance.
Yep.
Put that on your list, Jonathan. It's another one.
Carter. Well, Jonathan's putting that on his list. Carter, let me ask you too about this as well. What did you hear about this right now? I don't know if did you like Top Gun Maverick? Did you see that movie?
I sure did, and I was in love with it from start to finish. I mean, my ex-girlfriend and I went to go see it, and she absolutely loved it too. And I'm just really grateful we shared an awesome time together to see a film that was just so, back in 1986, the first one was just universally renowned, and this one came back full force as well. And just wow, what an outstanding film!
And that being said, though, you loved it. There's a lot of people, fan base that loved it. A lot of people that never even saw the first Top Gun fell in love with this and went back and gave so much more money to Paramount for the first one. As a writer, I mean, it's a hard business, of course. If he has all the notes, all the tapes, all the receipts, all of that, do you see the court falling in line and giving this guy his money?
Man, moments like this, whenever these lawsuits are involved, they're head scratchers. But one has to get a really good lawyer to really get that buck, that one believes he or she deserves. So this is just another thing where it's like, some people will take it seriously, some will not. I just hope for this individual that this individual's conscience is clear, and I just hope that whatever the outcome is, that Top Gun 3 will just be as phenomenal as the first two.
I hope so too. Queen even said that, Jennifer Connelly was so good. She was fucking great in Top Gun too. Fucking great. I love their connection too, her and Tom. Yeah. Here's what I would say, Carla. Here's what I think about this as well. When I hear about this case, I think about Tom Cruise. I mean, it's a Tom Cruise night, guys. That's why I made the episode Tom Cruise. It's Tom Cruise night. But I think about Tom Cruise, and I know how much of a stand-up individual he is. And I think if there's a warrant here at all, if because Tom's very much involved in the creative process. He really is, Carter. And I think, agree with me or not, let me know what you think. If Tom is this kind of guy and he knows this guy wrote it, can't you think that Tom Cruise would be like, write him a check today and end this right now?
If in fact Tom Cruise wants to see it that way, it would have to be done behind the scenes and out of the public spotlight. I'm sure there's a lot of things that Hollywood keeps in secrecy, and if in fact it goes through that way, it would be done behind the curtains. And I think that it would not come out in the news. It would not be talked about in social media and otherwise. It would just be done like, hey, quick check, handshake, bye, done.
This just goes away. Goes away. But that Top Gun franchise will not.
With a non-disclosure agreement.
You're right,
Yes.
GR. You're totally right, GR. One more comment for Carter. What do you think about Top Gun 3? Are you really excited? And do you think they can actually unleash that magic out of a bottle for one more time?
Oh, it would definitely have to be done one last time, and for a really, really good reason. I believe that the magic is still there. It was seen in Top Gun Maverick, and I believe that the story has yet to end. And I believe with all my heart that Tom Cruise will come back full force one last time, one last ride. Hey, let's make it happen, Maverick.
Let's fucking make it happen, Maverick! So, Jonathan, Do you believe in Tom Cruise? I just want to ask you, do you believe in Tommy Cruise?
I
Do you
I
believe in him?
believe in Tom Cruise. I just hope one day Tom Cruise will believe in me.
I know he will. I know he will. When we have him live on Cruise Control sometime and he's here with us together, I'm going to ask him if he believes in you, okay? I'm going to ask him.
Please let me know when that is so I
I,
can wear my nice velour jacket. And,
I love your velour jacket tonight. It's
thank
fucking
you.
great.
Thank
Everybody
you.
round of applause for Jonathan's jacket.
Thank you. I got this
Stands
today
out.
for a gift. Thanks.
This is a big case that not a lot of people are talking about too. Are you surprised by that? And do you think that it's going to be tough because like I said, I saw you nodding earlier. You know, usually you have these things cemented before you actually turn any kind of like scripts or drafts or notes. Are you shocked?
I'm not shocked, but I would ask, what is the argument here? Is the argument that he helped write it? Maybe nobody's saying, no, you didn't. Maybe nobody's denying that. He's got the files and it's dated. Fine. But maybe he doesn't have any documentation that says, I'm helping you write this in exchange for money. People help people create art and do things all the time. If you didn't get an agreement that says, I'm doing this as a job, and you didn't agree on an amount of money, and I don't know this, I'm speculating, but if you didn't agree on all of that, just because somebody makes $1 billion later, you can't go back and say, well, now that you made a lot of money, you owe me some. It doesn't work that way.
Dude, that's a very valid point.
Right. So I'm wondering, what is it that he's got that he's bringing to a judge to say they wronged me and here's how? And I've got the proof. You got the proof of what? That you helped write it? Nobody's contesting that. And great job. It was a wonderful movie.
Fucking great
What's
movie.
not written is a contract that says you're owed this amount of money that you never got. So you're paid exactly what you agreed to, which was nothing.
And you're in
Yeah.
that world dealing with contracts all the time, right?
All the time. If it's not in writing, it doesn't exist. Don't do something for money unless you have it in writing. And you said, like, even if it's your friend, a good friend is going to say, hey, let's get that in writing so you don't even have to be offended by the fact that it's in writing. Everything's in writing. Unless you absolutely know there is absolutely no compensation. All of us who come on here on Cruise Control, if you got 100 million followers or subscribers, and I was like, hey, Brian, I was on that show. You're supposed to pay me now. What leg would I have to stand on?
Well,
I
we're all going
knew
to get
what
paid
this
on Cruise
was.
Control eventually when we have that. That's the idea.
You get what I'm saying. I knew
But
what
nobody's
this was
paid
going
us
into
yet.
it.
But when they pay us, though, when they pin us and pay us, man, everybody's getting paid.
But you get my point. We're doing this to help. If his cousin, friend, whoever's like, oh yeah, let's write this thing, it doesn't mean you're entitled to any money.
Yeah. And David
Yeah.
Banner.
Oh, Queen made a great point. He's looking for a settlement. Hopefully, he's thinking they're going to go through this court system and they'll just go like, you know what? Let's just pay the guy off. And it happens a lot, unfortunately.
It happens all the time. It's like,
Yes, it does.
here's some cash. Please go away. You know? And I know, like, I think it was it David Banner said, like, isn't he going to WB? He is going to WB. He signed a first look deal at WB. So, like, he'll be giving all of his first stuff there, but he's still got a deal with Paramount with the Top Gun movies. He's doing Days of Thunder 2 over there as well. So that's moving forward with Top Gun 3. And that's going to happen, but he's still got to go to space, which I hope that still happens. He's supposed to be the first actor
That's
to
not
shoot
going to happen.
at the ISS. I mean, I don't know, GR. It's still pending. It's still pending, which I would love to see Tom Cruise in space.
It'll
Please,
be
Tom.
pending when your grandkids are born.
Dude, if anybody's going to go to space and shoot a fucking action movie, it's going to be Tom Cruise, right?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I guess I was still thinking about the contract thing. They're going to make a movie in space.
That's what Tom Cruise signed up for. First
Amazing.
actor to shoot in space.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God.
know?
Oh my God.
Like, if anybody's going to do it, who's going to do it?
Oh
Who's
my-
going to do it? Tom
Neil
Cruise.
deGrasse Tyson, please be in it. Please. I don't
mean,
care
he's-
what he does. Put him in there.
I feel like Neil will be like, I'll do it on Earth, and then I will talk about what I saw. You know what I mean?
No, he'd go in. You're right. You're right.
Come on.
I'm not
Neil's
going
gonna
in there.
go. He's
He
going to
wouldn't
go.
go.
Neil's going to wait. He said it multiple times, even Mars. He's like, he's going to wait till they go like 30
The only
times.
person
then
that
he'll go.
can get him out there and back is the guy that runs. What's his name? He runs Tesla. I forgot what his name is.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I was
we're
being
gonna go.
facetious.
We're all kind of in the business. Would you go up into space like
I
now
would.
and
Fuck
shoot
yeah.
a film, shoot a movie?
Let's go right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll.
I think I would too.
If anybody asks me, I'm a big space advocate. I love fucking space. I would have been an astronaut if I could have been, but
literally-
Yeah, I could be the
on for the
oldest.
space
I
code.
think I could be one of
Rocket
the
for sure.
oldest astronauts. I'd go for it.
Carter, would you go to space?
I would love to go to space, sincerely, so I could prove some of my conspiracy theory friends that space actually exists. Because I did live with some people who didn't believe in space, that the Earth was flat, and that that we were just actually on a solar floor. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not one to talk because I used to engage in a lot of conspiracy theories back in the day too. But some of what he believed, some of my old friends, I'm like, yeah,
I mean, people think that shit though, and
Yeah,
they do.
okay, that's on them.
They don't believe in space.
Yeah, but there are stupid people all over the planet. Let's face
Yeah,
it.
one of my old friends said he didn't believe in space.
Dave, would you go to space? Dave, would you go to space? Thanks, Dave. Dave would do it too. Yeah, people believe that shit though, man. It's crazy. But you know what? To each their own. We're all individuals that have our own perception, our own ideas, and that's what the world's about. This America's all about. You can have your own ideas and you can believe in that. And the American way is we're all different people that come from different walks of life. We come together to make something great as a community. So believe what you want to believe. But at the end of the day, space is fucking real. That's all I'm saying.
You're right about all of that. Yes,
And we're going.
And we're going to fucking space. Cruise control from fucking Mars. Let's make that shit happen.
How cool is it that Tom
I don't know about
Cruise is
that
gonna
one.
make a movie
That's
in
a 3-year
space?
trip. I don't want to go.
Come on, GR. There'll be live shows the whole way. We'll call it Cruising in Space.
Oh God.
Why not?
talk. Before you make the t-shirts and the mugs, we'll talk. But I'm looking
Talk
forward.
about it. Yeah.
We'll have a Thirsty Thursday for Mars. Yeah.
Drinking that Mars sauce. I don't know, guys. I love Tom Cruise. I know we're hating on the mummy, guys. Hating on the fucking mummy. Guys, Tom Cruise. I think you did no wrong, man. Whatever. You can take the hate. I'm gonna say this though too. This lawsuit is difficult because contracts, like Jonathan's saying. And also because you've done it before with like minor credit and not getting paid. And so people expect that from you. And then when it comes to a big blockbuster movie, now you're asking, what's the right thing? Pay the person. But what's contractually obligated? Nothing.
And a
that's
lot of
the
people,
battle.
a lot of people don't realize a contract, just because it's written down, yes, it's binding, but a judge can look at a contract. A contract is not law. It's just an agreement. It's just proof that both parties agreed. So a judge can look at a contract and go, yeah, no. And it's out. So the fact that they don't even have a contract, a judge has nothing to look at. What are you going to show him? Screenshots of an email where you said, hey, great job, man. Thanks. If there's no agreement written about compensation, then what you don't have is a deal. What you do have is a great movie, and you should be flexing that. Tell people that you helped write it. Have your cousin be like,
Jonathan,
this
we
is
can
my
also
cousin, he
get-
helped me write it. Like
Jonathan, there are things called oral contracts that can come into play as well.
yeah, no.
Oh, yes.
I
Yeah, I've
mean,
seen it
yes, they
happen.
exist. Yes, they exist, but it's not going to stand up in court, is what I'm saying.
I've seen them stand up in court and win.
Okay. It could happen. It could happen. But let's go around the table fast one more time.
Yep.
I just want to make sure, GR, Thirsty Daddy, can he win this lawsuit?
About that much chance.
Okay. All right, that much. Carter, what do you think, man?
It's going to be a head scratcher, but it's going to be like, I think it's one of those neck and neck things. It's going to be close, but at the same time, highly unlikely.
Jonathan?
I'm going to agree with whoever said it in the chat. There's going to be a settlement of some kind. It probably won't be a lot. But no, unless he can produce something in writing that both parties have agreed to and signed or whatever, no, I don't think there's any chance. Why now? Why not back then? Why didn't you mention this right away? How long ago did that movie come out? Years and years?
Yeah.
Where were you back then?
That's a good
No.
question.
No chance.
That being
He's
said,
here to settle.
one more time around the table. GR, Are you excited about Top Gun 3?
I'd love to see it. Although, to be honest with you, as an ex-military guy, this character in the last one and the future one, there's this much chance it ever happened in the real military. He's too fucking old, and he's only a captain. He'd have been kicked out of the Navy 10 years before that.
Damn. Carter, what do you say about that, man?
3 words for you. Count me in.
One more time. Jonathan, Top Gun 3.
Yes. In space.
In space, guys. Top Gun 3 is coming, and this lawsuit is fucking intense. Hopefully, it works out where all parties are happy, but Paramount, again, is suffering. They're trying to get a merger through. They've been desperate. They've been broke. They've been on their ass for a long time. Skydance might save them, or they might not. But at the end of the day, this will not help it. And I hope they survive, because Paramount is a legacy studio that needs to survive and needs to thrive, and only time will tell what happens to this case. But I will tell you this, at the end of the day, I believe that if anybody can save them, it'll be Tom Cruise. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for being on Cruise Control. Appreciate you as you. Yeah, Jonathan.
This was a lot of fun, you guys. Thank you. I know, GR get a little into some things, but it's because I care. And don't worry, Brian. I'm not going to make you sign any contracts, so no lawsuits will ever come up. I'm
This
sure,
week.
because I.
Thanks for being here, Jonathan.
All right. Thank you.
Hope you had a great time, Jonathan.
I always do.
Win here, win there, win everywhere. That's what Jonathan says. The Thursday again. Victory! The Thursday. GR Waters, thank you for being here, GR.
My pleasure, Brian. It was a lot of fun.
William Buck Rogers, I hope he fucking fights aliens in the next ones. I hope he does. It's called what is that one? Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Darkness, meets Top Gun. I'm down for that shit. Let's make it happen. Carter James and Milk Master, thank you for being here. From Naked Lion, everybody. Low Dangle and Fruit, check that out very soon. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can find streaming services. Get it again. Physical media, guys. Check out Carter James live in May 12th, is it 12th you said, or 16th?
Actually, May 16th. That's a Friday night. It'll be at the Double Down Saloon in Las Vegas, Nevada. Come check out Naked Lion.
Better go with the man than ask Brian. Brian's sometimes my dates get jumbled and coagulated. But Carter, thank you for being here. I hope you had a great time. Again, give your shout out up at the band. What's happening? And then I need those social medias. Text me those too. I'll attach them to the videos. I missed that shit tonight. Carter, give your last shout out about Naked Lion.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes. So please check out Naked Lion Instagram, naked_lion band. We spell it naked, NAKD. So the E is silent for the way we spell it. NAK_DLION. So check that out. Once again, on all the iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. We have our first full-length album out called Low Dangle and Fruit. 11 tracks, 41 fun-packed minutes. Check it out. You're going to love it.
Hell yeah, Carter! Yeah, the Milk Master himself, guys. Which we still have to do, Carter. Before we stop, I just want to say we still have to do like a live unplugged version or something at some point on the show. If you want, do you want to play a song for us before we take off? I mean, if you got it with you, if you want to play something, I know Queen was asking for it last time.
I would love to do so. Personally, I would love to. I just hope we have enough time to do so. I'd love to make that happen.
Yeah, man. If you want to throw something out there before we take off, what do you think? What do you think is best for right now, Carter?
Well, right now I'm thinking long and hard. The good news is we do have our, our staple single, which is "Fun Not Greed." We also have another fan favorite called "Take the Stairs Tonight."
I love
can
Take
play
the Stairs
that one as well. Yeah, we have another song called "Black Sheep Love." We have some more silly ones like "Lick It and Stick It," and
There it is. That one.
And this is a sad song to help you score. That's a fun one too. So We have a wide
Jonathan,
variety.
you heard the titles. What do you think,
Wait,
Jonathan?
play something.
If given the option, always go with lick it and stick it, right? I mean, if given the option, as long as it's high energy and safe.
Oh man. Well, depending on what you classify as high energy, but it's a really fun song. It's ridiculousness, but I think you're really gonna like it.
All right, Carter, take it away.
All right, my good people, my great positive vibers, my fellow human beings. This is from the album Low Dangling Fruit, and this is a song from that album called Lick It and Stick It. So let's make that happen. Here we go. It's the weekend and we're curled up in a TV binge. Our cuddle turns into a sexy twinge. I'm feeling her gears starting to move. I can tell things are about to get real smooth. She gets up, heads to the bedroom, and then my intuition is beginning to boom. Well, all I know is that I think fuck yes. I'm about to have some missionary day, drinking like some wine, nerdy sex. Yes! You gotta lick it, stick it, lick it again. Don't let her wallow to the bathroom ever again. You gotta lick it, stick it, lick it again. A mouthful is fun to be your best boyfriend. You gotta lick it, stick it, lick it again. Don't let her wallow to the bathroom ever again. You gotta lick it, stick it, lick it again. Well, better bust a nut and she'll tell all of her friends. Yeah! Woo! And if you want to hear the rest, come see our shows.
Hey! Carter James, look, master.
Great job, Carter.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
being
much.
here, Carter. Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
it,
Hey,
guys.
Carter, Queen wants to know if it's a song about the post office.
Could be if you're freaky enough.
They love that all. They love that all. Oh boy. Well, Carter, thank you for being here. Appreciate you as always. Guys, one more round of applause for Carter James, the Nook Master from Naked Lion, guys.
That's a huge star.
So
Right
much. Thank
You're
you.
gonna be a huge star.
Carter's a massive star. We love Carter so much. Carter, thank you for being here.
pleasure.
Appreciate you. Love to have you back soon, Carter. Always miss you when you're not here. Love to see you and love to cheer you on and encourage your career because I'm so excited to see you become a fucking superstar, guys, because you are in my book. You're in Jonathan's, GR's, the Pep Star, and the Kruse Nation, but the world needs to see you, and I can't wait for that to happen. So thank you for being here.
Thank you guys so very much. Thank you.
And Jonathan, keep making your contracts happen. We love you. Well, thank you for being here, Jonathan. As always, appreciate you. I love you, man. Popping in today. Always appreciate that because a lot of times I'm hitting you up and you're like, "Fuck, okay, Brian, let's go. Hot takes, let's go." So thank you. I appreciate you. Really do, man. We're gonna have a great time this year. 2025 has only just begun. Great things to happen.
Y'all don't even know.
Don't even know. GR knows, right? GR. Thank you, GR. Appreciate you,
Hell
Thirsty
yes.
Daddy. We're not sure about Friday, tomorrow yet. My schedule just changed for work. Drastic change. I mean, they're rewriting stuff, end of the season, trying to figure things out. So I'll keep you posted. I'll make a post tomorrow about where we go for the show. Friday show might move to Saturday. I'll keep you posted. We'll find out very soon, guys. But thank you for being here on Kruse Control day in, day out. Pep Star's getting frustrated. He's mad because he wants to go take a piss and get some snackety snacks. But as always, guys, keep those numbers going up. Right now, where we're at, again, 14,424 subscribers, guys. We love you so much. Keep them going. We want to get to 15,000 before the end of the week. We want 20,000 by the end of fucking May. We can make it happen, guys. But it comes down to you. You got to keep spreading that love. You got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmas and grandparents that were living on Xenu back in the day, or maybe Mercury or Venus or Pluto or Mars, where the fuck you came from. We love you, but there were eels and goose and Arctic foxes there and wolves and armadillos and all the alligators that are fucking tromping at people's fucking penises. I don't know why. And watching those horses are probably slow. They will still peck your penis if you're too fucking slow too. It's crazy. The porcupines hit you in the asshole, and the cheetahs will fucking attack you after that. And watching those elephants, they fucking trample you guys. But they all subscribe to Kruse Control if they do it. That's what matters. That's what fucking matters. Chinchillas will always be there, always be at the end, fucking laughing at you, making fun of you. But you know what? At the end of the day, at least Pep Stars are to piss on them. And you know what? The Wombats will actually be your best friend one day too. So guys, we love you so much. Keep coming back to Kruse Control. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. We'll be back Saturday, one of those days. I don't know. I love you guys. One more shout out to, of course, Queen. Love you, Queen. Love David Banner. Thank you for being there, of course, as always. Guys, everybody tuning in all the time. Buck Rogers, thank you for being here. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. You know what? And we'll see you very shortly, guys. Love you all. Have a great night. And until next time, everybody, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.